Hi, Glenna Cleek here with Encore Ministries of First United Methodist Church in Benton. I asked a friend how she was doing during this pandemic, and her answer was, "Oh, I'm hanging in there." I believe that could be said about a lot of us. In other words, we are persevering during this difficult time. What does it mean to persevere? You might say that it's staying power, sticking to it, doing the best you can in a difficult situation, not bailing out when times get tough, and they have been tough for all of us. Like a lot of you, our family has spent a lot of time going to athletic events. My husband Don was a track coach and diving coach in college, and we spent a lot of time going to the other athletic events in the college. And because we were close, we went to a lot of football and basketball games at the University of Arkansas. And at the same time, our son was participating in every sport in high school. And our daughter was a cheerleader. Then my husband became the commissioner for a sports conference, and we went to many athletic events around all of the colleges in Arkansas. One common thread that I saw in all of the games and meets and matches that we went to was the never give up attitude from the coach and the athletes when a team was behind and seemed to be losing. We've watched basketball games when the team was behind 5 points with only 10 seconds to play. And to me, it looked like they were going to lose and they might as well just let the clock run out. But often the coach would call a timeout and the team would huddle and they would plan their strategy for that last 10 seconds. And to my surprise, they would sometimes win. Time and time again, I have seen such things happen. Maybe a runner was really far behind in a race and it looked like they couldn't possibly win. And then all of a sudden they would dig deep within and pick up their speed and start sprinting toward the finish line, and it may end up in a victory or at least a personal best time. But the point is, they didn't give up. They kept trying. And in every sport, it's repeated in maybe just a different set of circumstances. As Christians, there are going to be many times in our lives, like now, when we have to persevere through difficult times, through suffering, through hardship, through adversity, through trouble. We may find ourselves sometimes down, and we may find ourselves in otherwise hopeless situations. But instead of giving up, throwing in the towel, running away, or just letting the time run out, there is a better way. Regroup and plan. And the best way to do that is with God and prayer. Or reach down and get that extra reserve of energy. Remember this: you have God's resurrecting power within you. And just keep on keeping on with that never give up attitude. Remember, God never gives up on us. It takes courage to persevere. Remember what God says in Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. And you know, he backs that up with the promise that he will always be with us. So we can absolutely trust God to be with us and help us to persevere. I read a quote by Corrie ten Boom. She said, "When a train goes through a tunnel and it gets really dark, we don't throw our ticket away and jump off the train. We sit there and trust the engineer." And that's a good thing for us to remember. When you're going through a dark time, trust God to persevere. He is our engineer. Romans 5:3 says, "We glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." With God's help, we can persevere. Thank you for listening. Have a good week.